Hi, Margarita here, and this is
Karma.
and welcome back to F words. Why? Because all F words are not
Bad.
That's right. We talk about fragrance, fitness, fashion, femininity, food, fun, falsetto, aka music, and lots of other wonderful words that start with the letter F, just to keep things going and keep things fun. So today we are going to do a fragrance review, but not just any review, a blind sniff test through the eyes of
Me.
This is a journey into sound. A journey which along the way will bring to you new color, new dimension, new value.
I went to Nordstrom yesterday just to go sniffing. I like to go sniffing sometimes if I have some free time, and I stumbled upon this. This was an unexpected love at first sniff for me. This is La Perla's Invisible Touch. And very rarely do I buy a fragrance the first time that I smell it. But the moment I sprayed it on my skin, I was just wowed. The SA, for those who don't know what an SA is, it's short for sales associate, came by and she noticed me just reveling in amazement and how beautiful the scent was. And they actually have a full collection of fragrances from this line. I forget what the name of the line is itself, but they have quite a few. And look at this bottle. This bottle is just the most adorable. It comes in two sizes. This is the 1 ounce and the other size is 4 ounces. Because I have such a large collection, I typically tend to buy smaller bottles just so I can make sure that things don't just sit there or go to waste. Now, I only smelled it the one time in store and had to buy it. Karma has not smelled it at all. In fact, she didn't even know I bought it until we decided to make this video. So I'm going to see how she feels about it and get her honest opinion as well before we go into the details. So give me your hand, back of your hand. And typically what you want to do is spray fragrance on skin versus on a card or paper, because it's going to smell differently on your skin. It's going to get with your chemistry, and it's not going to smell the same as it would just sprayed in the air or on paper. So let's see. I don't know if you saw how good that mist was, but it was beautiful. So you just want to let it sit. And one thing you don't want to do is rub your fragrances together. So we've let about 20 seconds go by, and now she's smelling it. So what you don't want to do is rub your skin. When you put a fragrance on your skin, you allow it to dry naturally. You break up the particles, especially in the top notes, because fragrances have top notes, which is what you smell at the opening. Then they have mid notes or heart notes, which kind of are in the mid. And then you have the base notes that give it ground. So typically the base notes are the stronger notes, the ones that kind of last with you. But that heart is what you're really going to get when you get the quote unquote gist of the fragrance. So now that she's had a chance to allow it to dry for a little bit, I want her to smell it and see what she thinks.
It smells clean. Like, it reminds me of soap. Almost. Like, in a weird way, a grandma soap. But not in a bad way.
Mm-hmm.
A good grandma soap.
Good grandma soap. Her comparisons just cracked me up, because the last review we did, she likened a fragrance to fresh tortillas. And I don't know about you, but that just makes me think of corn chips or feet. You know, nobody wants to smell like feet or corn chips or tortillas, but to her, that was a happy smell. So scent is the number one sense tied to memory. So if corn chips and tortillas make you feel happy and give you good memories, then so be it. Now, the whole thing about granny soap, but a good granny soap, may not necessarily be interpreted as positive by most people, but I do understand what she means. It's a clean and inoffensive scent. Now, this to me, I'm picking up citrus notes in the top. I don't recall what the notes are, but I'll definitely put it up in the thumbnail so that you can see. But I'm getting a little bit of a powderiness, and interestingly enough, I do not like powdery fragrances. But the citrus is balancing the powderiness enough to where I just had to have this. This is a great, great scent for bedtime or close encounter, or if you work in a place where fragrances are frowned upon. It's not going to overpower anyone. In fact, I think that this fragrance is a safe blind buy. You really can't go wrong with this. La Perla Invisible Touch, the bottles. And all the ones in the collection that they have these beautiful tops. They have different colors. Some of the bottles are different colors also, but they're shaped the same. They even have a cool mini sampler where you can get all the scents in a sample box. I think it's about $300 for that one at Nordstrom. I paid $120 for this one, and I don't recall what the 4-ounce size was, but you can go on Nordstrom's site. This video was not sponsored by any store, but it's good information, and I'm all about making the world smell better, one spray at a time. She keeps smelling herself, so she must like it. What are you getting now? What are you feeling?
I do smell the powder when I was smelling it. Mm-hmm. So yeah, greeny soap powder. Like, it's like a clean. Like, I just took a shower with greeny soap and then put some baby powder on myself, and yeah.
And you had me thinking I was feeling all sexy. Now I don't want people to be like, oh, sexy grandma. No. No, I still love this fragrance, and I hope that anybody close to me does not think of sexy granny soap powder. Again, she's 13, so anything could be sexy granny soap powder. But that's a good thing. I mean, it could be worse. I'm glad she didn't say like slime and dirt and stinky feet or something. So this is Invisible Touch by La Perla. And if you like these reviews and want to know more about fragrance, we talk about fragrance quite often. We also talk about fitness, fashion, fun, femininity, falsetto, aka music, and lots of other wonderful F words, because F words are not all
ways bad.
Oh, that was good. She finishes my sentences. We complete each other, don't we?
No.
Best buddies. You know you love me.
I do.
Yes. But feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, I'm Margarita, and this is
Karma.
And you have an awesome day. Bye.
This is a journey into sound.